I got shouted at today by a really irate driver. And when I mean shouted at, he was really, really quite cross. But whether it was his fault, whether it was my fault, that's not the point of me telling you this. The point is, whilst he was there shouting at me, I was very tempted to reciprocate his anger and start shouting back at him and accusing him of doing whatever I thought he had done wrong. Instead, I killed his anger with kindness. And what I mean by that was, whilst he was shouting at me, I just was nodding and going, yeah, I can hear you. I understand what you're saying. No one was hurt. It's okay. Let's move on with our day. We don't need to keep going over this. And I kept nodding and kept agreeing to some degree that he was right and there was no need for us to get upset about this. And he had nothing to come back on. He kept on repeating myself. And I just stood there going, yes, absolutely. Let's move on. Have a better day. It's all going to be okay. And I was just so pleased that when I drove away from that situation, I wasn't holding on to my own anger, but also importantly, I wasn't carrying his anger either. It reminds me of another situation when my daughter came home from school and she was really upset after some girls had said some really quite unkind things about her. And I said to her at the time, sweetheart, you've got to kill it with kindness. You've got to go in tomorrow, go up to these girls and just say, hello, good morning, smile at them and walk away. Because it is not up to you to carry other people's emotions. We cannot control what other people think about us. What we can control is how we respond to others. So kill it with kindness, whether people are angry, frustrated, misunderstanding the situation. Control what you can and respond with kindness, because hopefully then we will all have a much happier day.